Space. The final frontier. These are the… blimey, your tether snapped. Looks like you're falling into space. How did it happen? Maybe your onboard computer's gone crazy.
I find you quite irritating, Dave.
Or maybe you put on too much weight up there.
I told you not to eat all that astronaut ice cream, Dave.
However it happened, you've had a bit of bad luck. What happens when you fall into space? Let's head into the vortex to find out. First, we should say that space is kind of a gravity-free zone. It's why you float around all the time. Though we should point out that there isn't zero gravity as is commonly thought. Anyway, whether you have zero gravity or a tiny bit of gravity, you ultimately have no control over where you end up. You can't reach out and steady yourself on anything. So if you're unfortunate enough to start spinning, then you won't be able to stop. Should you remain stable, then we have good news. The view is spectacular. You're in your own private version of Star Trek. Okay, that's the good news. The bad news is you have 7 hours or so of oxygen left in your suit. It's almost certain you'll die. But hey, that nebula looks nice. Feeling thirsty? You'll have a water supply available to suck down the wet stuff. So at least you're not lost in space and dehydrated. Don't drink too much though. Impending death aside, there isn't really anywhere to go to the toilet. Sorry, we don't make the rules. Of course, you might be lucky enough to be wearing an OCSSS, or Orion Crew Survival System suit. These were tried out by NASA and reportedly come with an inbuilt convenience. We're not going to go into too much detail about how that works. It doesn't change the inevitable. You're floating in space, and you're going to be found by advanced space aliens as a skeleton years in the future. If you're lucky.
Anyone, you're back.
As we mentioned, where you go in space isn't up to you. You could go floating off into the inky blackness, or you might start heading home, though you won't exactly be back in time for breakfast. In fact, you're more likely to be fried like an egg. See that space station there? Its engines are keeping it moving at a steady speed of… well, it's incredibly fast, put it that way. Some sources have compared it to a jet plane moving at 12 times normal speed. Let's say the engines conk out. The station slows down and is slowly pulled into Earth's orbit. And that's just what might happen to a poor, stranded astronaut.
Oh, good. Oh, dear.
Entering Earth's atmosphere means you'll burn up in the extreme temperatures. Though, don't be too concerned. You'll reach the surface in approximately 2 years. So, hopefully, you'll have expired long before you smell burning.
Barbecue. Oh, wait, that's me.
Or maybe you'll be taken out by space debris. There are thousands of chunks of it whizzing around up there, you know. Thankfully, astronauts are equipped with a SAFE system, or Simplified Aid for EVA Pack. So it isn't the end of the world, or even the end of the universe if you start falling into space. Though it's by no means disaster-proof.
Yo,